Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. And today, as promised, we're going to talk about absorption. Are you absorbing your nutrients? Are you absorbing your supplements? Are you absorbing your nutrients in food? How do you know? How do you know if you have that mechanism in your body that actually helps you absorb and get into your system, your metabolism? So many people are running around with not knowing. Well, I take my vitamins, I'm still fatigued, and I take my Bs, I do everything that I can. Well, let's talk about vitamin B for just a second. If your body is incapable of absorbing vitamin B, which there are many, specifically a B complex, then you can take a single B12 all day long and never really get but a very temporary amount of energy. Why? Is because it takes the other Bs to assist it. And if you're taking a complex, it will have a certain amount of different Bs, your riboflavin, B1, B2, B3, that's a complex. The most important B in that regimen is going to be the methylfolate, which is B9. B9 is probably one of the best B vitamin. There's other B vitamins that are, I'm not going to say the best, but it is very important in the chain of Bs. Let's put it that way. So if you're thinking, well, what's B9? What's methylfolate? There are several different areas that you can look up methylfolate. If you go to a lot of the nursing sites that let you know exactly how to break down that abstract of that particular constituent, you'll know that it's very, very important. There are so many people out there that are coming up with the MTHFR, which is a genetic sequence that does not allow you to absorb the B9. And without methylfolate in the body, that can be very difficult for so many people. You have no way of absorbing that, so it cannot help the other Bs. It cannot help you. And you're just going to have a very expensive urine. Without that being facilitated within the complex, it's very difficult to absorb so many other of your nutrients. And you want to be able to know if your body is sustaining that or not. Now, methylfolate is a plant-based folic acid. Folic acid alone is more of a synthetic form of methylfolate, and it doesn't have the capabilities of absorbing unless you have a very, very chemically challenged body. Now, folic acid, without being plant-based, was designed to, kind of hang out with the chemicals in your body. But methylfolate is completely it doesn't have to facilitate with chemicals in the body. It absorbs naturally in your body. If you don't have the capabilities of doing that, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can be 2 years old, you can be 4 years old, you can be 10, 15, whatever. The whole time that you are not absorbing that particular nutrient, you are going to have some complications along the way. So how do we find out? How do we find out if I'm absorbing my B9? How am I going to find out? Because the importance of that is that if you cannot break down folic acid in your body or methylfolate in your body, folic acid in your body, then the methylfolate is not being delivered and your body's not utilizing it to do so many other things with your Bs. So you're like, well, how do I find out? Well, most of the endocrinologists that I work with will do a test for MTHFR. Not all physicians know about MTHFR or kind of, wondering, well, what's the importance of that? So when you want to do that or you want to find out if you have this genetic sequence in your body, you just get a blood test that specifically sees if you have that genetic sequence in your body. Some people have one, some people have two, Some people have, and it's very, very interesting. And if you want more information on that, you can also get it at PubMed. PubMed would have some resources for you on that. But to really just get down to the nitty gritty, and instead of trying to get your body to do something that it can't or it shouldn't, because too much folic acid could be very, very bad. So without going into the scariness of all that, see if you are. See if you are absorbing your very important nutrient in your B complex, or do you have just a very expensive urine? Try not to think too much into it as far as, oh my goodness, I have the MTHFR. It is very important to know. Yes, it's important to know. But it is also important that you start doing your diet and your eating and your things with that in mind. Because if you have the knowledge of what is not working in your body to deliver these nutrients and to deliver you that feeling of well-being, then we need to get started on that. So if you have the opportunity and you can afford to get the MTHFR as a test, it's fantastic. It'll save you tons of money in energy, because that's what it's going to help you with, is your amount of energy that is uploaded from all of these working bees. If you take a single bee by itself, it really doesn't have much of a chance. If your internal environment does not have the other components working properly, then that particular mainframe is not going to be working. So that's a good way to know, well, am I absorbing my vitamins, or am I just taking them and they're just going right out, or what is going on? If you want to know, you have to check inside. And when you check inside, you get the MTHFR, and they come back and they say, yes, you have this genetic sequence, blah, 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 and you don't panic, just work with it. There are so many people with that particular problem or sequence. It's not so much a problem that you can't take care of yourself with. You can do it with foods too, which is great. So wouldn't it be wonderful to know that when you actually do take in your greens or take in your other nutrients from food, that you also have one supplementation that is going to guarantee you that you absorb that, and that you are not, this can be a lifelong thing. Some people don't even know that they have it, and they continue to try to eat well, and they continue to try, but the nutrients are very minimal in our foods. In the past 60 years, things have been processed, over-processed, canned, all kinds of ingredients in it that we probably don't want to be doing. But if we have a little bit of good food, and then something that we know, that we're knowledgeable about, that's going to assist that small amount of good food into your body to generate the most abundance as far as energy and happy and feeling not so tired. I have so many of my clients tell me, oh, my tired, I'm tired, even my tired's tired. That's tired, okay? So let's see what's going on inside. Let's see. If you're negative at that, then it's obviously the nutrients are not applied, or your body is not getting the amount of nutrients, specific nutrients, to facilitate adrenal fatigue or depression, or whatever it is that is bringing your way of life down. Let's find out. So with that being said, it's very important as far as absorption to know if you're absorbing your nutrients. You can take nutrients all day long. You can take your vitamins every morning. You can take your minerals at night, magnesium at night, which is a mineral, very good, by the way. And still you're fatigued. It's because there's a missing nutrient. And it could be the B9. It could be the methylfolate. It's so important. If you get an opportunity to just do a little research on methylfolate, folic acid, the importance of that, you will see, oh my goodness, I might not be absorbing that because I eat well, I exercise, I do everything right. Why am I still tired? So we'll dive into that and see. A nutritional test is also very good. If you do not come up, with the MTHFR, you may just want to get a nutritional test. How is my D3? How is my folic acid? My B9? How is my B1? How is my B2? Are you absorbing it? Are you not? Why? Why are you not? These are the very important things, because I've had so many clients ask me to address this issue of fatigue, and they don't feel like they're ever going to have any energy. And a lot of times we can't just say, well, you've got this MTHFR and that's why. But then again, it's a big factor. So if you're working with something that you know you need to work on, you'll be able to achieve that goal of more energy and more happy and more sleep and more of this. But you cannot think that, taking in foods that don't have any more nutritional value is going to help with that. We need to know where you are. So that's what you do. You go find out where you are. And once you do that, you'll be able to make a dietary regimen that suits your needs, your individual needs, your internal environment, not the neighbors, not the second cousin or no, yours. Make it yours. Find out what's going on in your body so that you can take care of it. And if you take care of your body, it will take care of you. That's all I have for today. I appreciate you watching my channel, and I appreciate your patience. We'll probably be talking more about the B vitamins in the next coming up video, and we'll even share some of these case studies that have really, really been loving the B complex with the methylfolate. That's all for now. You have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you later. Bye.